the one thing that you have to have, any arts-based business has to have in order to succeed in the long term. If you're new here, go ahead and hit that subscribe button and ring the bell. Welcome. I hope everyone's hanging in there. Things are weird. Things are definitely weird, but there is opportunity in the crisis in every situation. I have a heater going. It's not a Beyonce machine. Actually, it is a Beyonce machine. In every situation, there's a threat, there's an obligation, and there's an opportunity. And I want to talk about the opportunity for all of us to step into this situation and come out of it really thriving in a beautiful way. Chaos is actually the perfect breeding grounds for creation. So tonight, what I want to talk about is the one thing that you have to have, any arts-based business has to have in order to succeed in the long term. You might be thinking, I'm just a creative. I just want to paint. I just want to sing. I just want to make music. Why are you talking about arts-based businesses? I'm going to get into it a little later on. Why, if you want to be a professional artist, it's time to put your business thinking cap on. This is the thing that is going to help you get through the crazy ups and the crazy downs. And it's the thing that has helped me get through the last 3 years of having a creative coaching business. I'm going to get to what that is in just a second, but real quick, if you don't know me yet, my name is Erin Vasquez. I'm a master certified NLP coach and hypnotherapist and timeline therapy practitioner. My passion in life is helping artists of all kinds get over their own limits so that they can live in creative authenticity without all of that broke artist bullshit and drama. That's what I'm all about. So tonight, what I'm going to do is switch from the mindset tools. We use a lot of mindset because it's all an inner game, and then we're going to move it to the outer game. And this is an exercise that you can do tonight while you're in quarantine, and it's going to help you stay focused and stay motivated in moving forward through the good times and the bad. This is what every arts-based business needs. It is the mission, vision, value statement. Now, what does that mean? If you've been in corporate America, you've probably heard it, or you've heard company missions, but how does that apply to individual artists or creatives? This applies to you because if you actually want to go from amateur to professional in either way, it's time to start treating yourself as the business that you are. But Erin, what about being like selling out and this and that? And I just want to create. Good. I want you to create as well, and I want you to be fully aligned and authentic in your creation. But we're talking about people who want to go from hobbyist to professional and sustain it over the long term so that they have a life of freedom and authenticity, so that they don't have to go into jobs that they hate just to be totally upended when a bunch of crazy ass shit like a coronavirus breaks out everywhere, right? In order to start treating yourself like a business, you have to understand that this is a transaction. You are going to make something, put it into the world, and people are going to transact with you. In order to do that, you need to know who your ideal audience is. You need to know who you're speaking to. You have to know who it is that connects with what you're putting out there, because you're putting your soul out there. Basically, any entrepreneur is. Sorry, it's cold. I'm going to put the Beyonce machine back on. As you're putting yourself out there in that way, it really helps to understand what your mission is, what you're here to do as an artist. So you might be, so we got Christina here. You guys check out See Fly Away. Her work is absolutely amazing. She is a photographer based in Las Vegas, Nevada. I don't know what your mission would be, but like as a photographer, a mission could be something like to show the world a certain aspect of, say, Las Vegas independent music life. So with that example, the ideal audience would be people who are interested in photography of Las Vegas. So by getting really clear on your mission, you inherently identify your ideal audience. The next thing that you need to get really clear on as someone who's committed to being a creative professional is your vision. You guys, this is so incredibly important. This needs to be an idea of your future that fills you with so much excitement and positive emotion that you can feel it rushing through your veins when you think about it, and it pulls you forward. It pulls you forward through those really difficult times and those times that you want to give up. So you have to really have fun with this Expand it in your mind. Give yourself all kinds of leeway to dream until you can feel like electricity shooting through your body. Where are you living? What are you doing? What do you have to do during that day? Who are you working with? What is your bank account like? What is your schedule like? Really imagining what it is. Another really important part of the vision is, how are you contributing as an individual artist? Are you inspiring other people who are in your position right now, i.e., they feel a little misunderstood, maybe they don't really fit into conventional social circles, maybe they are so sad because they know that they're really creative, but they think that there's no way that they could do what they do, but they see your work, they see that you've made it work, and they think, hey, maybe I could do that also, creating a positive ripple effect through the world. Are you using wealth that you earn from what you create and giving it back to society, giving it to arts programs, giving it to charities that you're passionate about? Dictate this vision, craft this vision of the future. And you are not done until you are so excited by it that you can feel that electricity going through your entire body. Have fun with that part. The values are something that I talked about at length in last night's video. Put the link to that video in the description below for you. The values are, what are the principles in which you stand? Are they ease? Are they wealth? If you are going to be a professional creative, I highly recommend, strongly recommend, that you integrate wealth as one of your values. There's so much crap about this broke artist, romanticization, oh, what if I become a sellout? All of this weird stuff around making money doing what you love, and it's so damaging. It keeps people in jobs for security where their souls are being sucked up. Christina and I met at a call center job, right? And she and I are both just not meant for that whole vibe, but we do things because we need to pay the bills and all of that. But until, like, if you're watching this and you're determined to become a creative professional, yes, make a strategic plan for transition. This is the first thing that you need to do. So values, I highly recommend something around wealth, something around receiving money going in there, creativity being a really good value, and just understanding that you have that. So let's go back to that vision. The vision has to be where you are getting all of your values met. You're in a vision of the wealth being created, of you having creative freedom, of you being connected in a community that you really love, and it just feels good, and you're healthy, and you're vital, and you're full of character, and it's just something really exciting to wake up to every single day. That vision has to be really strong, and it has to incorporate those personal values that you have, because otherwise, when things get weird, as they are going to right now, it's just way too easy to spend a couple of weeks or a month Netflixing and chilling when really we're in the middle of a huge opportunity. Take care of yourself, stay in, and I'm not saying like go out and be industrious. In fact, with this time that we have to look inside and be inside and reevaluate, this is the perfect time to start looking at that mission and that vision and those values, to reflect on what that means to you. What's a vision that's so much bigger than yourself? Make sure you're impacting others in that vision too. Maybe you have a mentorship program. I have another client who's really big on spreading good news. We need him to step into his mission right now. Oh my God. I hope you see this. We need you right now. This is in the middle of the coronavirus. You are valuable. You're valuable. Go inside your heart. Start getting really honest with yourself. And if you need help with that, there's other videos in this series with meditations. I'm not going to do meditations tonight. Mission, vision, values. Mission. What am I doing? What is it that you're here to do? The vision, that's the how. How does it look? How does it feel? How does it operate? How does it flow? How does it not flow? How and who is involved? all of those really beautiful, great things, that vision needs to light you up from inside. You need to feel a visceral, kinesthetic reaction inside of you. And if you don't feel that, if you don't feel that energy, then you need to work on your vision even more. You need to allow yourself to use more imagination and more creativity going into that vision for yourself. Because again, that's what's going to pull you through all of the difficult times, when you want to numb out, when you want to give up, when there's haters on the internet. It's going to be that promise of that future that you're committing to working toward. And then the values. Again, there was a lot on values last night. You can go back to it. But what are the values in which you are going to operate? I also recommend putting some professional values in there too, like integrity, integrity between word and action, punctuality, qualities to yourself, values to yourself that make it really easy for other people to say yes to working with you or working for you or hiring you. Courtesy, kindness, reciprocity. Go ahead and incorporate those in. I want to know how I can help you. I want to know what would be valuable to you. What are you wondering about, both with mindset and actual business mechanics? Also, how are you integrating with this really interesting time that we're in? Because again, there's the threat, there's the obligation, and there's the opportunity. If we give too much into the threat, it stifles our creativity. It stifles that ability to dream and be creative with that vision that's going to pull us forward, that really important tool. And we need that. We need that right now. Move, get a move on. The world is going to be healed by artists. It was a little bit rambling. I love you guys. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this and want more tips like these, go ahead and subscribe and ring that bell.